Hello. I wanted to take a second to tell you about my project I've been working on. I started my own nonprofit organization called Vegans for Preborn Rights. It's meant to take a stand against all forms of violence and oppression, point out the interconnectedness of them all, and push preborn humans and non-human animals to the front because of the fact that they're the most oppressed groups by far. So it's an intersectional social justice leftist organization that stands for, feminism and women's rights and LGBT rights and Black Lives Matter and all of these different social justice issues, and then puts a main focus on veganism and pro-lifism just because they're far more oppressed than everyone else combined. But really, it's meant to be like a consistent organization full of total liberation that actually takes a stance against all oppression and doesn't leave anyone out. And so that's why I felt like there needed to be an org like this, because a lot of people take bits and pieces from other social justice issues and maybe they're consistent in a couple of different ways, but they leave out a group. So this is my way of saying, hey, we should actually take a stand against all oppression, not just some. So yeah, we're anti-war, anti-death penalty, anti-police and prisons, and all forms of capitalism and imperialism and all forms of oppression, and supporting the vulnerable and defenseless. So I just really want to see a world where people are consistent and they actually are willing to live by their values. If their values are, hey, let's not kill the vulnerable and defenseless, they actually mean that by including non-human animals and preborn humans and all of the different groups that are left out a lot of the time. So that's why I'm doing my thing. It's going to be part activism and advocacy, and hopefully part mutual aid when I get more money. I really want to be able to create like vegan food banks and secular crisis pregnancy centers and tool libraries and different avenues of mutual aid to help support people and really try to create like a society where no one has to worry about money because we're there to help raise it for them. I don't think that money should be something that is required in order to have the necessities of living, like food, water, shelter, utilities, healthcare, and so on and so forth. So part of what I'm doing is trying to build up to this point where I can actually raise money to pay people to afford to live, because when money is caught in between you and the necessities of living, that means life is a privilege, not a right. So that's one of the things we're doing. Yeah, so I'll have my links in the description. If anyone wants to help donate, please do so. I'm poor. But, share around if you can't. And hopefully I can really build up a whole system of like getting people the help they need and advocating against all forms of oppression. Okay, thanks. Bye.